Hey, what's up guys? So in this video, I'll be reviewing the latest New Balance 991 V2 in collaboration with Danielle Cathari. This was another collaboration that got a lot of New Balance fans by surprise and very excited to see this release. I'll go over all the details and everything you need to know about this pair in case you're someone still interested in copying this pair. Let's jump into it and let's talk about these. Some information about this release. I was very lucky to grab my pair through the Kith Vitality exclusive access release, and then they had a drawing on their Kith app and then officially their release on Halloween day. This sneaker here retails for $260. The Amsterdam-based designer has worked with Adidas in the past, and more recently she was the creative director for Kith Women, and she has had one of the most kind of sleeper collaborations in the last year or so with New Balance in the original Matcha colorway that was very limited, and the resale value on that is insane because that one also kind of caught a lot of us by surprise when that release first came out, but it was very limited, unlike this pair that definitely had more pairs and a lot more people were able to grab these. All right, so the shoes come in a slightly made in UK New Balance box because here on the top of the lid you have the Cathari last name. Pretty much everything else is the same. The shoes come with 3 pairs of laces. Out of the box, you'll find the beige color, which is my favorite one. You then have the matcha colorway, and then you have the dark brown polka dot one. So you do have options here if you want to switch things up. As far as the colorway, you know, it is known as the reverse matcha colorway. Some people have called these the Dubai chocolate or even avocado colorway. Whatever you want to call these, obviously that's fine. But basically you have a mostly dark brown color on the upper part of the shoe where you'll find the premium suede. The underlays is the matcha colorway that you'll find on the mesh and then throughout some parts of the sneaker. You also have gray hits here on the reflective materials on the toe box area, on the tongue, here on the New Balance branding as well, and then on the back of the heel. Also underneath here, you'll find the heel stabilizer in a gray color. The Absorb SPS pods, they kind of, they're kind of like a translucent kind of color or material, but then they kind of have like a metallic light gray color as well. So I guess that depends on the lighting. But overall, guys, this colorway is very clean. Oh, you also have the sock lining is gray and the insoles as well. Some of the details that you'll find on the shoe as far as branding, on the tongue, you will find the New Balance embroidered there with the Cathari last name, V2 here on the lace loop. On the insoles, you have the co-branding with New Balance Cathari. On the outside, you pretty much are gonna think that this is kind of like a GR colorway because unless you look at the tongue, which most likely, you know, with the laces being in front of the tongue, you're not really going to see it. But these are one of those colorways or collaboration that if you know, you know. On the midsole, you have a two-tone color. You have like an off-white color here around the forefoot part of the shoe. And then towards the back of the shoe, it switches over to like a cream or beige color. I really like that look a lot. This is a 991 V2, so you're gonna have both the Absorb SBS cushioning system, but primarily you're gonna have fuel cell on this pair. On the outsole, you have a mostly black and gray outsole. You do have an exposed foam here with the fuel cell that matches the midsole. And this also does feature endurance as well. When it comes to sizing with the 991 V2, personally, I go a half a size down for my regular size 10. In the Made in USA New Balance sneaker, I go with a 9.5. With the 991 V2, I also go with the 9.5. I tried the size 10 on the 991 V2, but it just feels a little bit too long for me, and I prefer going a half a size down. With my 991 V1, I go with a size 10 because, you know, the toe box on that one is a little bit tighter compared to the 991 V2. I feel like the materials that they use on the version 2 are softer and more stretchier, so they work better for me. If you're someone who has wide feet, I don't know, maybe consider going with your regular size instead of going a half a size down. All right, guys, so my final thoughts on this pair or this collaboration. One of the main questions that I've gotten about this release is like, people have asked me like, which one do you think is better, the original one or the first one they released or the reverse matcha colorway? Honestly, guys, I'm struggling to pick which one I like more between the two. Obviously, I don't have the first pair, so that's a little bit harder for me to say which one's better, but at at least based on photos, based on videos, obviously that first pair is also beautiful. It's a very nice color. I love green color sneakers and brown color sneakers as well. So it is kind of hard. I feel like it's kind of like a tie, really. What I do like about both colorways, if you have them, is that you can kind of wear one more for the spring, summer months, which will be the original pair. And then this one you can wear more during the fall, winter months. So you do have that option. Obviously I only have this colorway, so you know, I'm gonna rock them whenever I want to, right? But I think that for me, I mean, right now, obviously this colorway is ideal for this time of year. But picking one over the other, I mean, that's subjective. That's totally up to you. I mean, it's really hard to pick one. I mean, me personally, I have these, so maybe I'll just go with these. It's the one I was able to buy. So I really like this colorway. Really think it's really, really nice. And once again, you know, Danielle and New Balance did a really good job with this pair. You know, one main thing to point out is that obviously they released more pairs for this release, which is great. It also avoided the resale value to skyrocket. So if you were not able to grab these, the resale value on these is relatively close to retail. Try to get them through StockX or Gold, etc. So that's obviously good news. There was also more people that were able to get these. This is based on, you know, my interaction with people on social media and seeing, you know, people's stories when they bought these. So that's obviously a great sign. Overall, guys, I think this colorway is really, really nice. There are some minor QC issues with this pair, but typically you will find that on most 991 V2s, unfortunately. But the QC issues are very minor, not a big deal. Overall, guys, nice job by Danielle and New Balance for putting this colorway together. I'm really excited to see what else these two have working or cooking for us in the future. So that's it for me. Hopefully this video brought you a detailed look at the New Balance 991 V2 in collaboration with Danielle Cathari in the reverse matcha colorway. Let me know in the comments below you were able to grab these, and also which one do you prefer, the first pair or this second colorway? And like always, guys, thank you so much for watching. You know the drill. If you haven't subscribed yet, please feel free to do so. Also follow me on Instagram, Threads, TikTok at Guy and Kicks. And that's it, guys. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.